This your brother JAHsh. Just coming through. All praises to Yahweh God. Put it on my mind to hit this Lamentations up, man. You know why? Because alas, she sits in solitude. The city that was great with people has become like a widow. The greatest among nations, the princess among provinces, has become a tributary. She weeps bitterly in the night, and her tear is on her cheek. She has no comforter from all her paramours. All her friends have betrayed her. They have become her enemies. So yeah. This is our people right here who sit alone, who have become like a widow, who are separate from the Father, who are the greatest among the nations, with princess and everywhere scattered, but they have become a tributary. They have been pimped out for money. They have been used. She weeps bitterly in the night. She weeps bitterly in the night. And her tear is on her cheek. She has no comforter from all her paramours. All her friends have betrayed her. They have become her enemies. So we don't have any friends among the nations. We sit weeping. Judah has gone into exile because of suffering and great servitude. She dwelled among the nations, but found no rest. All her pursuers overtook her in dire straits. The roads of Zion are mourning for lack of festival pilgrims. All her gates are desolate. Her priests sigh. Her maidens are afflicted, and she herself is embittered. So we have become an embittered people, and all of our righteous men and women have been afflicted. This is the message that Yahweh has for us, man. We got to wake up and get back into this Torah. At least get into these teachings. You can feel the spirit of Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? That was Lamentations. But here we go in Psalms, right? This is Psalms 6. For the conductor with the neganos on the shamanas, a psalm of Dawad. Yahweh, do not rebuke me in your anger, nor chastise me in your wrath. Favor me, Yahweh, for I am feeble. Heal me, Yahweh, for my bones shudder with terror. And this is our people, just like in Lamentation. We sit in silence, alone, crying. Tears rolling down our cheeks. We live in terror every day, like we're going to get shot, or that the so-called government is going to set us up. We live in terror and fear. And this is because we've strayed far away from Yahweh's teachings. My soul is utterly terrified. And you, Yahweh, how long? So we ask Yahweh, how long shall this be? And we don't stand up for this Torah. We ask Yahweh, how long shall this be? And we don't stand up. So we pray to Yahweh, release my soul, save me, as befits your kindness. For in death there is no mention of you. In the grave who will praise you? I am wearied with my sigh. Every night I drench my bed. So there goes the tears on the cheek once again. With tears I soak my couch. My eye is dimmed because of anger, aged by all my tormentors. So Yahweh sees us, man, and he's saddened by our state. So much so that we reveal these things to you through these words and through these, So, this is what's on my mind this morning as I got up. But there's more, There's more. Go to Isaiah. Right? Isaiah 42, 22. But it is a looted, downtrodden people, all of them trapped in holes and hidden away in prisons. They are looted, and there is no rescuer, plundered, with none to say, give it back. Who among you will give ear to this, will hearken and hear the outcome? Who delivered Jacob to plunder and Israel to looters? Was it not Yahweh? He against whom we have sinned, They did not wish to go in his ways and did not listen to his Shalawam. So he poured out his fiery wrath upon him, and the power of war, it burned him from all around. But he would not know. It burned within him, but he did not take it to heart. So that's a segue, if you will, that's showing that when we imagine things are all around us and terrorizing us, it's a burning from within, first and foremost, because it's Yahweh. You know, was it not Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned? Was it not Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned? We have sinned against Yahweh. Don't think you haven't. It's against Yahweh who we have sinned. You know? But we do want to be redeemed. Right? So we got to know that Yahweh is with us. Like he says here in 43, verse 2. When you pass through the water, I am with you. Through rivers, they will not wash you away. When you walk through fire, you will not be singed, and no flame will burn you. For I am Yahweh your Elohim, the Holy One of Yasharal, your Savior. Catch that, your Savior. So we can look to the so-called OT and find that Yahweh tells us specifically that he is our Savior. I gave Egypt as your ransom, and Cush and Seba as your place. Because you were precious in my eyes, you were honored, and I loved you. But people in your place and regimes in place of your soul. So the brothers that, when we talk about Cush and Seba, the brothers that, Yahweh has informed, we'll catch that, Cush and Seba, especially in relations to modern times. But we can go on. What does Yahweh say to us? Fear not, for I am with you. From the east I will bring your offspring, and from the west I will gather you. I will say to the north, give them up, give them over, and to the south, do not withhold. Bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Everyone who is called by my name, whom I have created for my glory, whom I have fashioned, even perfected, to liberate the people who are blind, though they have eyes, and deaf, though they have ears. So yes, this is important for us, you know. This Tanakh, this Shalawam, these teachings are important for us. And we can go on and on. It's a rich, informative narrative, you know. And it goes through the whole roller coaster of how Yahweh is feeling towards us, especially in these modern times. You know, everybody wants profound teachings, but they just don't want to be brought back down to earth. That's just the way, that's what I've seen. Everybody wants profound teachings, but they don't want to remember and realize the whole truth of the matter. It's Yahweh's holding us down. And Yahweh is going to be the one lifting us up. You see what I'm saying? You know? Proverbs 9:7. But one who chastises the scoffer acquires shame for himself, and he who rebukes the wicked acquires a blemish. Do not rebuke a scoffer, lest he hate you. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. Give the wise man, and he will become even wiser. Give to the wise man. Give the wise man, and he will become even wiser. Make known to the righteous, and he will add to his learning. So there's no reason to, that's why I don't get involved with this rebuke game. Because you end up chastising your own self. Because, you know, it says right there, but one who chastises the scoffer acquires shame for himself, and he who rebukes the wicked acquires a blemish. So the key here is to avoid these situations, because you have the mind to do it. Yahweh has given you the foresight to avoid these situations. Now, if you let stuff get led up into these situations, then it's on you, you know. Anyhow, it's your brother JAHsh. I'm out.